Hey y'all, welcome to day 1 of the 12 Days of Christmas blog hub. For a list of supplies and measurements, click the information bar below for a link to my blog, and also head on over to my blog to go ahead and hop through the rest of the blogs and see all the cool projects and enter yourself for a chance to win some really cool blog candy. There's tons of blog candy to win. So let's go ahead and get started. What I have here is I've got some Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. You could do this with Hershey Kisses too, but I just happen to have these. I have a stamp set here. This is Close to My Heart's Holiday Jubilee. I've got some scrap green cardstock here, or I'm sorry, pattern paper. I've got some white scrap cardstock. I've got a 1-inch circle punch, and I used for to cut my green piece out, I used a die because I didn't have a punch that matched. But I used this die here, and this is a Sizzix Circle Scallop die, and it's the smallest one. But what I've got here is I just went ahead and punched a circle out of that scrap paper with my circle punch. And I've got the stamp I want to use mounted on my block here, and I'm just going to ink it up with some Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I'm using the Dewdrop here because I don't need a whole lot. And I'm just going to eyeball and try and get that in the center there. There we go. And I'm just going to set that aside for now. I'll clean it later. So I've got 2 of them here. And I'm going to slide this out of the way here as well. And I'm going to use some Spectrum Noir markers. I've got some IG1 and IG4. And I'm going to use those to color my topper here. And I know that when I color it's kind of in shadow, but it's late and it's quiet in my house, so I'm going ahead and filming this now. So, and I'm going to set these aside now. So, I just went ahead and did a little bit of shading. I'm still not real great with the shading, but I'm getting better. So we'll go ahead and I'm also going to, I think, color that little panel there in, I guess, I don't know exactly what you would call that. Whoops. It's kind of a shadowy look, but I don't know what you would call it. I'm going to go ahead and color it gray. And now I've got DR3 and DR7. Oops. And I'm going to come in with a DR7. And I'm just going to do a little bit of shading. There we go. And I've got, I'm going to use some Wink of Stella here. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to go ahead and get this guy attached before I go ahead and put that on, because that requires some drying time. So I'm going to grab some Tombow Mono Multi Glue. I'm going to flip this guy over and just put a little bit of Tombow on the back there. It doesn't take a whole lot. I probably have more than I truly need, but that's okay. And I'm just going to kind of center that. Now, you have two options. There's different ways that you could attach it. You could use a glue dot, which I don't have. And I wanted to use, if I can find them, which I move stuff so much that nothing is ever in the same spot twice. But I think that I'm going to use some pop dots because I want to add just a little bit of dimension. And you could, you know, if you don't want dimension, like I said, you could use a glue dot. You could probably use some Tombow. You could use whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and just stick that pop dot right in the middle. Now, the next option you have is you can put it, you know what, maybe I won't use that pop dot. I'm going to have to play with it because now I'm thinking. Because you've got two options. You can put them this way. Or you can flip it this way and put it that way. Now, I'm kind of leaning more towards this way. And I think I'm going to throw just a tiny bit of Tombow on there because it's completely sealed, so I don't think I have to worry about the glue. I mean, I would definitely make sure that you didn't have any, there weren't any holes or anything in it. And then you're just going to center it. And then I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella, and I'm just going to come over and color my ornament here. Because I just want it to have just a little bit of bling. And I'm going to come in with my my glossy accent, which I have to open like always. And I'm going to yeah, see, it's stuck still. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm just going to fill in that little spot there, and I think I'm going to throw some up here on the attached part there. And I'm going to go ahead and do a whole bunch of these, and I've got some different stamps, so I'm going to play with those, and then I'll come back and show you guys the completed project.